Hi guys. Okay. So I had to end the other live because I was talking about mental health related stuff. In this one, I think I just want to have a conversation about the book that I'm currently reading, Surrounded by Idiots. Can you see it? Surrounded by Idiots. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Surrounded by Idiots. Okay. So um I'm going to read and we have going to have a conversation about it. Yeah. So if anyone comes on here, they just join me. Mm, all right. Let's read. Oh, Santa. Okay, so let's read. If you come on live, just join me and we can have a conversation. Hi, we are reading Surrounded by Idiots. So, yeah, just reading that Surrounded by Idiots, this book by Thompson Erickson, right? That's what we are reading. I hope you can see it. Surrounded by Idiots by Thompson Erickson. I ended the previous live because I think I was done having a conversation. Hi, how are you doing? How are you? Where are you chatting from? I'm from Nigeria. Where are you chatting from? Aw. Ooh. I think there's another Nigerian in the house. Okay, my name is Oluchi and I'm from Nigeria and I'm a counselor, a mental health counselor, right? Yeah, I'm a mental health counselor. Um, and on this live, I just wanted to bring you guys along while I read. Yeah, while I read. Please say hi because I'm saying hi back. I'm gonna say hi back. But do you want us to talk about something? What's your name? What's your name? Culture. right? If I got it right. Culture, what's your name? Okay, Culture is not answering me again. Culture, I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Culture have leave me is well. Let me go back to reading my book that I was reading in peace. But is well though. So everybody joining, welcome. We are reading Surrounded by Idiots. We're reading Surrounded by Idiots by Thompson Erison. I hope you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, that's the book we're reading. Yep. And reading actually has a way of like helping your mind. Reading has a way of helping your mind, sharpening your brain. Should I show you people my books? Okay, I have this book. Let me brag. I have this book, right? Surrounded by Idiots, Habits of a Godly Woman. Hold on, let me get my books. Let me get all my books. Habits of a Godly Woman. This one, The Power of Positive Thinking. Let me know which books you've read from this. The Power of Positive Thinking, and E.M. Bounds. E.M. Bounds, his books on prayer. If you've read any of this, let me know. His books on prayer. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This man, this book is gold. This book is gold. let me get my book. I didn't plan to do this, but I'm doing it either ways. Divine understanding divine direction. Okay, let me show you. So let me get my books, right? I want to get up and get all my books. So I will show you guys my books. I really want to show it off now. I'm actually very happy I bought these books. Like I'm so grateful I bought them, because when I was paying the money to buy them, wallahi, I almost cried. No, not almost. I cried. I pitied myself because it just let me not even talk. Let me not even talk because I cried. I'm trying to get my books. I'm gathering all my books. I'm gathering all my books, guys. All my books. So that I'll show you. I want to show it. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Do I have to? Nope. Do I want to? Yes. Am I doing it? Yes. Yes, I'm doing it. All right. Now I'm back. Oh. Oh my God, guys, I have lots and lots of books. I have a lot of books, and I'm just realizing it. Let me show you. Let me show you my book. Let me show you my book, my book, my book. Let me show you guys my books. This is investments well paid. See my books. Can you see? Can you see my books? Like all this. All of this. Let me count them. Let me count how many books I have here. By the way, my name is Oluchi, and I'm a Nigerian in Nigeria. Okay, I'm a Nigerian in Nigeria. So if you're a Nigerian or a Nigerian, just say hi. Let me find you. Let's connect. Okay. So let me count how many books are here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books. 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 17, okay, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I have 24 books. 24 big books. I'm going to show you people the books I have, right? This one is by E.M. Bounds on prayer. Everything he wrote on prayer. This is by E.M. Bounds. This one is Surrounded by Idiots by Thompson Erickson. This is the book I'm currently reading. And then Rich Dad, Poor Daddy. This book as well. Then Habits of a Godly Woman. Sit here. I know it's all white and white, but bear with me. Habits of a Godly Woman. I really hope you can see it. Habits of a Godly Woman. The Power of Positive Thinking. The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent. The Believer's Authority. If you're a Christian, I highly recommend this book. Read this book. You thank me later. Successful home cell groups. This is for Christians who want to run a home cell, right? You want to run a cell ministry. This book is for you. Unmerited Favor by Joseph Prince. Unmerited Favor. How to be led by the Spirit of God. How to be led by the Spirit of God. It's your time. It's your time. Then Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits. I thought say make I show na my book. Nobody can do. It's well low. I don't know the name of this one because it's torn. I've forgotten the name. But it's something about money, right? It works towards money. This one is the Millionaire Copper. The Millionaire Copper. If you're a core member, I highly recommend. Daily Chase. Chasing after Jesus every day. The Blood by Benin Hinn. Becoming like Jesus. Okay? Attitude is everything. Attitude. Pluck it. Love the Way to Victory. This book. Managing Your Emotions. This book is amazing. Managing Your Emotions by Joyce Meyer. How to Finish What You Start. I've not started this book. I've not read this book actually, if I'm being honest. I haven't read them and a few others. The Subtle Act of Not Giving a understand. The Subtle Act of Not Giving a. The Purpose Driven Life. If you need purpose in your life, look for this book. Then How to Sell to Nigerians. I am a Nigerian, so I need to know how I can sell. So Nigeria, we hear the and learn how to sell to them. And Divine Direction. So I know if you paid attention to this book, you most likely be, oh, this guy is a Christian. Yes, I am a Christian. I am a Christian. So give me some time. Let me rearrange the book I scattered. Guys, I think I'm actually really, really tired. And I want to go and sleep. I really want to go and sleep at this point. I'm done talking about what brought me here live, right? reading a book. I'm trying to read a book. I think I had a very bad day, oh, like a very stressful day. Reading surrounded by idiots, right? We just finished having a conversation on mental health, what mental health means, how to know if you have found a good counselor, the different forms of mental health professionals out there, the counselors, the therapists, the clinicals, the psychiatrists, and all of that. We just finished having that conversation, and how to know if you had found a good fit for yourself. Do you get? Yeah. I'm reading a book just in case. By idiots. That's the book I'm reading. I'm reading a book. Bless me. It's true, guys. How is this festive season been? How has this Christmas season been? How has this season been? This Christmas season, I'm not traveling home. I'm not. There's no Thanksgiving or anything for me like that. I'm just here. I'm not traveling home, and I think that this will be the first time I'm spending Christmas away from home. I don't even know how I'm supposed to do that sincerely, guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that though. But as well, I'll be fine. I'll be okay. Instead, I'll just come here and come and disturb all of you. Me and you people spend Christmas together, whether I like it or not. I'll wear we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and come here and come and disturb all of you. People should that just be ready for me. So we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's what I'm gonna do. But first, let me read. Let me read, okay? But while I'm reading this, if you want us to talk, or you want to have something in mind you want us like talk about, have a conversation about, yeah, let's do that. I'm just reading to pass time, basically. I'm reading Surrounded by Idiots. It's a book by Thompson Erickson. There's the book. That's what I'm reading. I'm reading the forward. I'm reading a book. I'm beginning to feel sleepy. So I'm currently reading the forward chapter on how this business came about. This the red, the yellow, the blue, the green, and the blue. Right, that's what I'm currently reading. This is a forward that Bill and his son David like wrote the the whole way they started the company and everything. Listen to this. Understanding human behavior is a never ending task, an endless pursuit to know how, what, and why behind a person's choice. I'm going to read it again. Understanding human behavior is a never ending task, an endless pursuit to know how, what, and why behind a person's choice. It's never ending. It's just a cycle that just keeps repeating itself. Crazy, right? We are reading Surrounded by Idiots. Okay, now listen to this one again. I think I underlined it. I've read this part before. I really hope you guys can see. Can you see? Hi. I really hope you guys can see. Yeah. I hope you guys can see it anyway. So, it's both easy and dangerous to categorize someone who believes differently from you as arrogant, wrong, or even thick headed. Today's world requires a sophisticated understanding where you value. Mm. Today's world requires more sophisticated understanding where you value a person for his or her strengths and weaknesses, right? Hi, how are you doing? My father has since passed on, but the purpose we invoke but the purpose we invoked to review human potential continues to live on. This book is written about the concepts my father applied in sales training and applied in sales trainings and applied them to even more complex situations. Understanding the idiots who surround us all. As you read, I think you understand the words of a red, a yellow, a blue, a green, and a blue. I hope you will pull away some practical advice in communicating effectively with each type, right? But the most important lesson that you can walk away with is that those idiots who surround you, in fact, are not idiots at all. Instead, they are individuals worth of respect, understanding, and being valued. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's nice to know you're doing good. How is your Christmas celebration going? Like, what's your plan for Christmas? Are you traveling home? Are you traveling home to see your people, or you're going to be where you are? Me, I'm not traveling home. I'm stuck here. Oh, my tears. But I'm waiting for a reply. While you reply, I'll be reading on. Okay. But this is something I really want us to pick of this. In fact, okay, let's start again. But the most important lesson that you can walk away with is that the idiots who surround you are in fact. Oh, how sweet! I'm not traveling. Where are you from? Where are you from exactly? Which part of the world are you from? You just eat dinner and open presents with family. Guys, I'm not going to go home. I'm going to stay all alone. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do by myself this Christmas. I don't even know. And it's not like I have money. Let me not say, let me not go and spoil myself. I don't have money to go and spoil myself. My YouTube $100 is not yet complete, so I cannot go and be spoiling myself. What do I do? Hey, this is not funny. But then, it's well. I think I need maybe $15-$20, but it's not yet complete. But it's fine. I'll be fine. I will stay alone and enjoy myself. I'm not traveling home. I'm not traveling home. I'll be here. But which part? Which part are you from? While I continue reading, and I'll be waiting for you to answer. Okay. All right. In fact, not idiots at all. Instead, they are individuals worth of respect, understanding, and being valued. Anyone can see the frameworks outlined in this book to get ahead in the game of life, and look at it this way. If you don't understand and use the principles, you will continue to be surrounded by idiots, and nobody wants that. Oh, hi, you're back. You're back. I'm seeing you again. Nice to see you again. Welcome back. I'm seeing you again. Where did you go to since? I didn't see you for a while. Where did you go to? Okay, I think you joined me before. I'm done talking with my mental health talk, and currently I'm reading this book, Surrounded by Idiots. Have you read them before? Hello. I asked you a question before. It looks like you went out for a while. I asked, where are you from? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm from Nigeria and I'm in Nigeria. Ta-da! Nice to meet you. And Americans take this festive season very seriously. Like, take it very seriously. And my tribe too take it very seriously. But I cannot go home. Uh, I'm not traveling home, so I'm stuck here. Oh, my life. But it's fine. It's all for the best, I think. So let's go back to reading, shall we? Oh, damn! I want to. Oh, hello. Salute to my love. Hi, my love. Hi, baby. How are you? It's been a while, Sonum. Um, I'm really happy to see you on this live. Like, I'm so happy to see you. I miss you too. It's been a while. I ended the first one and I started the second one. So, I've really missed you for real. I've missed church. I've missed. Hell. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Solunto. I'm really. Let's just say that Daddy has been taking care of me. That's all I know I can say at this point because it's been. She's my friend. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And but I sell pure gold, actually. I sell. If you were here in the last, what's it called? In the last, yesterday, that was my first live, right? I talked about the disappointment I had and that I shedded tears. God, that was not funny. I was so disappointed because I was supposed to ship this um I was supposed to ship this like gold to, because I sell gold, right? While pursuing a career in clinical psychologist, like I started selling gold and luxury jewelries just to like keep turning up until then. So I was supposed to sell this, a gold wristwatch, chains, and all of those things. Uncle did not make payments, and I was so pained because she's from Nigeria with me too. They are both Nigerians. We are Nigerians. So yes, I sell as well. Thank you so much for complimenting them. I really do appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. And I was reading this book, Surrounded by Idiots, reading it out loud to everybody. So I was reading this. So shall we continue? You're such a sweet person, really. What's your name? What's your name? Robert. Is your name Robert? Like, is it your name? Oh. Hi, Robert. My name is Oluchi. That's my native name, but you can call me Faith. Or Counselor Fon, like counselor then Fon, Counselor Fon. Yeah, that's those two. You can if you can call me Oluchi, that's my native name, or you call me Faith, Fa. You should know Faith, and I'm in America. You call me Faith or Counselor Fon. Yeah. So should I continue my reading now? Should I continue reading out loud to everybody? Yes, that's the name of the book. That's the name of the book. That's the name of the book, right? That's the name of the book. But majorly what the book is talking about. No, I am not surrounded by idiots so far. Let me just say I have been blessed with quite a good number of reasonable people, but the book I'm reading is called Surrounded by Idiots by oh Salumto. That's such a darling. For real, yeah, you're a sweetheart. By Thompson Erison. You get, so that's the book I'm reading. It talks about um different personalities. We have the red, more or less the cholerics. We have the yellow, the green, the blue, right? So it's just different temperaments. That's basically what it's talking about. And I just finished reading out the forward, and we outlined certain things, and I want to read it again so that everybody will just understand and have a deeper understanding about this statement. Now listen, let me read it again. Understanding human behavior is a never ending task, an endless pursuit to know the how, the what, and the why behind a person's choice. I don't. Oh, okay, that's fine. It's important. You need to go hang out with your mom and spend a lot of time with her. All right, bye. Or you could just subscribe to my channel so that whenever you come on, you could just see it again. But then, either ways, have a lovely day. Bye. Okay, so behind a person's behind a person's choice, right? It is both easy and dangerous to categorize someone who believes differently from you as ignorant, wrong, or even thick-headed. Bye, Robert. Okay, now it is easy for people to just be judgmental to someone simply because they are different from you. We do that a lot, right? But it doesn't make sense. It's easy, but it's also dangerous. Now it goes on to say, listen to this. Today's world requires a more sophisticated understanding where you value a person for his strength, for his or her strengths and weaknesses. We do not just do use and dump. We do patience, we do calmness, we do the benefit of doubt. Do you get? Yes. And now look at this ending remark that he stated here, because I had to mark it. I hope you can see. I had to mark it because this is Rema. Let me read it. It says, but the most important lesson that you can walk away with is that the idiots who surround you are in fact not idiots at all. Instead, they are individuals worth of respect, understanding, and being valued. They are individuals in what worthy of respect, understanding, and being valued. Yes, we give it's very important that we do that, because the rate at which we can easily just give up on people or just switch up on people is quite funny. And sometimes also switch up on ourselves. Oh, like we do that a lot, when we also switch up on ourselves a lot instead of being patient with ourselves. Do you get solumto? That we also switch up on ourselves. It's more like, I think this stuff is both ways, right? Where we are able to give people the benefit of doubt, but find it difficult to share the same grace with ourselves, or we are able to give it out to like people and then not able to give it to ourselves, or be able to give it to ourselves and not give it to people. So either ways, plenty patience is required. All right, so I think we should go on to the next one, the introduction. The man who was surrounded by idiots, not me. Yes, 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 that's true. That's very true. Very, very true. Very, very true. That's very true. That's very true, actually. The man who was surrounded by idiots. I could give you a brief of this book, right? This is where David himself was talking about a particular man that owns a multi-million company. This is the introduction. I've already read it before, and I marked here, I marked some places. I marked some places before we entered the chapter one, right? Where he was talking about an individual who had a multi-million naira company, right? He had a very big company like that. But here is the thing: he was so he was so he was so rowdy, hot-headed, and everywhere that whenever somebody sees him like this, they just put red danger and run away. Even though he was good with what he does, he was good with his job per se, but he could not relate with the people he worked with, and nobody can fire him because he owns the company. Do you understand? And he was always shouting, who hired this idiot? It is you that hired the idiot. It is him. He hired those idiots because he saw that they were good with their jobs, but because they did not communicate, they couldn't understand each other's communication style. The man would talk A, they will be understanding him in a different pattern, in a different way, and as such, there was just a lot of arguments. Okay, hold on. Let me read this part of these books. See, okay, let me read from here. Let me leave. Let me read here. Life went on with work, family, and career, and I continue to pigeonhole people into two groups. My friend Salumto is in the building. Salumto, thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful that you're here for real. You don't know how you've made my nights. You've really made my nights. Okay, and I continue to pigeonhole people into two groups. Now this was where the man was sharing them to understand which people is which people is not, right? Now the good and sensible, all the rest, the people who didn't seem to understand anything at all. When I was 25 years old, I met a man who was self-employed. This is the story of the man now I'm telling you about, right? This is the story I'm telling you about now, right? When I was 25 years old, I met with a man who was self-employed. He had a company, he had a business he was running. Now in his 60s, stature, that's his name. He founded his own business and built it up for many years. I was given a task of interviewing him just before a new project was to be implemented. We started talking about how things were functioning in his organization. One of the very first comments structure made was that he was surrounded by idiots. See it here. Let me show you. One of the very where is it? Oh, I've missed it. I've missed it. Okay, look at it here. One of the very first statements structure made was that he was surrounded by idiots. The people that helped him, the people that has built this company with him, he just called them idiots. Why? We'll find out why as we continue to read. We'll identify the why. Now, um, I remember laughing at the time because I thought it was a joke, but he truly meant what he said. His face, his face showed it. He explained to me. He explained to me that the people working in department A, we are complete idiots. We are complete idiots. Every single one of them. In department B, you found only fools who understood nothing at all. And he couldn't even come to department C yet. He hadn't even come to department C yet. They were the worst of all. They were so weird that structure couldn't fathom how they even made it to work in the morning. Right? The more I listened to him, the more I realized that there was something very odd. There was something very odd about his story. I asked him if he really believed that he was surrounded by idiots. He glanced at me and explained that's clear that very few of his employees were worth having. Churchill had no issue letting his employees know how he felt. You know the hide mouth though. I think this structure was a red because of the way he's digit. I think he's a red. Had no issue letting his employees that know how he felt. He didn't hesitate to call anyone an idiot in front of the whole company. This meant that his employees learned to avoid him, right? No one cared to have one-on-one meetings with him. No one even got okay, he never got to hear bad news because he would often shoot the sender, the messenger. You bring bad news, he will shoot you with it. You do not try it. That's the type of person he was. At one of the office, okay, at one of the office, there was a warning light. Even okay, a warning light had even been mounted at the entrance of the building, strictly placed above the reception desk. The light went red whenever he was there and turned green whenever he was away. So they knew him. They knew him. It was his company. Nobody can sack him. So he stayed there. And he could not really effectively interact with his workers, his and everything. So the day now, because they cannot now, they need the job, they need the work, they need the money, and these are the people who most likely pay well. They need the money, right? They needed the money. They just had to put red and green. So when he's around, you just say red. Red will be dancing all over. The light will just be showing red. When he's out, it will be green. So when it's red, everybody is on their toes. Everybody is careful. Nobody wants to make a costly mistake because he will bulala you. He will come at you. But if it's green, oh, bless me. But if it's green, everybody is happy, everybody is excited. Please, once it's 10 o'clock, I'm going to end this life and go and sleep. I'm already yawning. I think I need to go and sleep. So once it's 10 and I have 6 minutes to do that. Alright. And then, where was I? As we all know, when you're young, you're full of great ideas. So I asked only one question I could think of. Who hired those idiots? Seats. When the man was complaining, oh, it's only idiots that fool my office, it's only idiots. The person that wrote this book asked him, see it here. One question. I hope you can see it. Who hired those idiots? You're calling them idiots? Who hired them? I knew, of course, that he had hired most of them. What was worse was that Socho understood exactly what I had implied. What impl- what I implied, who who is the actual idiot here? Who is the actual idiot? Who is the actual idiot here. Now, the guy now told him, oh, yeah, shut up, we'll get out of here, right? Told him to leave. Later on, I was told that what he really wanted to do was to fetch a shotgun and shoot me. Like, shoot the person that rude. Because why are you asking the man like that kind of question? This person said, what's his name? This Thompson Erickson, no, they fear. He go, they ask person, where everybody. Sorry, I know most of you here are not. Sorry, no vex, I repent. Right? The incident got me thinking, how was where was a man who could soon retire? Here was a man who could soon retire. He was obviously a pronounced entrepreneur, highly respected for his sound knowledge of his particular line of business, but he could not handle people. He was good with his job, but he just could not handle and interact with people. Right? He didn't understand the most critical, complicated resource in an organization, which were his employees. And anyone he couldn't understand was simply an idiot. So if he does not understand you, he just puts idiot on your forehead and you'll be going around with the mark, idiot, right? Now, since I was outside the company, since I was from outside the company, I could easily see how wrong his thinking was, right? Structure didn't grasp that he always compared people to himself. His definition of idiocy was simply someone who didn't think or act like him. So if you are not behaving like him, Igbo Nenzus, we are idiots, right? That was just what he meant here. Wait, is it 10? Okay, I have 3 more minutes to 10 and I'll run away. Right? Say, okay, he used expressions that I also used to use about certain type of people. Arrogant be arrogant windbags, red tape jackasses, rude bastard. Okay, I think there's some words I cannot say on this live because of YouTube. Sorry, no vex. But a lot of cuss words and insults. I cannot I cannot mention it. Sorry. I move to the next one. I had obvious problems with certain types of people. I was utterly it was an utterly appealing thought to have to go through life constantly thinking that I was surrounded by people who were impossible to work with. It would make my own potential in life so unbelievably limited. I think this is the junction I come to an end because there is just 2 minutes to end this live. But this story just goes on to say, and this was the reason why he now had to like learn how to be intentional in working with people. Like it had to be an intentional act to learn to work with like individuals and stuff. Do you get? So to everybody that joined my life, to everybody that is still here, thank you so much. I do not take your presence for granted. I am so grateful you are here. I'm so grateful, guys. You people don't even know. I'm so grateful. And to think that this is the second time I'm coming live after yesterday. This is like my second time coming live. I am so grateful. Thank you all so much. Shalom to my love. Thank you so much for coming live. Thank you for staying. You did just come, you stayed. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Thank you so much. Robert, I know you are gone. The other guy, Hanfa. I think your name is Hanfa. I think you've gone too, but thank you so much for coming. Thank you for staying. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I'll see you guys tomorrow by 8 or 8:30. I'm yet to choose a time. I'm yet to choose a time, but between 8 to 8:30, I'll be here. Bye. let me try not to say it again for today, at least for now. But I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Good night, sleep well, sweet dreams, and please take your mental health seriously, everybody. It's an important um aspect of the human life. Okay? Good night. And with that, this live section comes to an end. So if I say thank you again now, you tell me if you will faint. Okay. Good night.